Good morning, welcome back to A to Z Gardening, and I'm out here on a glorious morning in the nursery area. I tell folks that are looking to kind of add some perennials, those are the plants that come back year after year, to kind of frequent shop the nursery area so that you can see plants in the different times of year. Perennials only generally have more of a narrow window than the annuals for their bloom and their interest, but I have three plants with me here today in the perennial world that are fantastic for a couple of things that we get asked for over and over again in the nursery. First, we have the butterflies. Butterflies and pollinator gardens are definitely rising in popularity. All three of these plants I have today are really popular with the butterflies. If you're trying to attract all those pollinators, these are the plants to do that. The other thing that we get asked for a lot in our region is deer resistant. All three of these plants as well are deer resistant. You're going to find that they're all very hardy in this area, and they like a full sun, well-drained feet, or their roots, their soil area. So what we have here is we have a yarrow. Yarrow is not only in the yellow varieties or yellow colors. You have whites, you got pinks, you got reds. Okay, this yarrow here is going to stay nice and compact, rigid stemmed. It's only going to get 12 to 14 inches tall, has a really long bloom pattern for a perennial, beautiful lacy foliage, add some different texture to your garden. So yarrow is an old standby for not only just your butterflies, but definitely a full sun, drought tolerant plant that's very hardy. You also have the coreopsis here called lightning bug. It's notorious. This is kind of a thread leaf type of coreopsis, real fine looking, another good texture, but the bloom is fantastic. This one too only gets about 12 inches tall, very, very rigid stem, so it's an improvement on a cultivar over the old-fashioned coreopsis that sometimes a heavy storm would break, but their bloom cap on them, they're just starting to bloom right now, is fantastic in that variegated bloom. Again, deer resistant, zone 4 hardy, so it's very, very tolerant of our cold winters. And you got the agastache here, or the giant hyssops. These plants have just a little bit of a root beer fragrance, so not only just texture, but you have some fragrance involved, and these plants have a really nice upright bloom habit. You're going to get them between 12 and 16 inches tall. That fragrance, they come in all different colors as well that attract those butterflies, so they can add a little bit of fragrance and texture with that color. All three perennials are available in abundance in bloom this time of year in your local nursery. If you have any questions about pollinators, butterflies, or any of the perennial plants here at Stan's, feel free to contact us here.